I started off doing skyscrapes. Skyscapes. Many years ago, and I find it comforting sometimes to come back to it, especially when you see a lovely sunset like tonight. Why did I get well, you know, I think the sunsets are quite atmospheric. They look good on occasions, and they can look incredible on occasions, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've also I like them a lot. They change all the time as well, don't they? So I try and use all the colours, because all the colours are there, even when you think they're not there, they're there. And if you can, and white has probably got all the colours, hasn't it? So if you can see white, it's all there. It's about getting it just the way you want it. There was when I started off, basically in Neath Tech many years ago, my teacher pointed me in the direction of an artist called Oscar Kokoschka, and if you go to the Cardiff Museum, you will see a picture of him is in there, his London Bridge, and he's got all the colours in there you can have. It's just incredible, and my teacher Ian Wagstaff thought it was a connection here, similarity, and it's really cool because I mean I used to draw. I started off doing skyscrapes, buildings. Just the only thing I never used to do was people, the absence of people in all the pictures I done. I wasn't interested in them. It's interesting, and that became interesting then, because as the work developed, I couldn't fit this human figure developed in it, of which I still paint to this day. And I don't know, maybe somebody a bit more clever than me can write about it, but I think it's like a DNA thing. But you know, where years ago it was people would draw on the side, cut out on the side of a large hill or something, a figure, and of course everybody's forgotten why it's there now. But I don't even know why it was there in the first place. Probably they just felt I needed to put it up there. And I feel that's what it's like with mine. I mean, you know, it's not complete unless it's in there. He says, well, he's not doing a figure in this, so there must be. I mean, I remember thinking, I was prevalent with sketchbooks, and could fill a sketchbook up solidly within a couple of days, and it'd be quite a thick book. And I just loved working in my sketchbooks, and that was the thing for me. I always had this imagination I could have a kind of a library full of my sketchbooks and stuff like that. But then when I was in college, I realised that the exciting work I was doing was in the sketchbook. Now, I started realising, well, what I should do be stop. What I started to do then was stop working on the sketchbook and work actually on the work itself. So taking what I was finding exciting with the sketchbook, but putting it into the work. So really skipping out the sketchbook, and that was incredible, because I mean some of the sketchbooks I got now, I mean, there's dates in there back to, 20 odd years, man. I mean, 10 years perhaps, maybe not 20, but it's just as if I carry a sketchbook for notes and little ideas and maybe do a drawing or two. But the work itself now, I've come from the sketchbook and now is actually taking place in the studio, on the finished piece in a way. That's a development right there, in a way, when I look at it all. So look at this then. So the sun is sort of, it's going, that's Drummond Mountain up there. See, for me, I don't see this darkness. I see. Sort of like that colour. Yeah, above that. It's weird because I look at the sun then and then I look back to this and I can't see a thing. So this is pastels, and I like pastels. So you can really get in a sort of like, in a way, what Rothko was doing, I suppose. He'd probably just be more interested in the colour and stuff. I could try drawing the sun in, look. See, years ago that would be, I'd be so amazed. I'd just do it for me, that would. But and continuing with this one, for your benefits, kids. I say kids because I'm at that age where everybody's younger than me now. Fucking everybody. It's weird. Prime ministers, doctors, everybody seems as younger than me. Don't tell you that when you're younger, do they? One day you'll be older than everybody else. See, so it's all subtle there, isn't it? Subtle colours, and that blue, subtle colours of the sun going down because it's so bright. I tell you what, I mean, I could even stick in a couple of trails there. It's like that Bob. Is it Bob? He talks when he paints, doesn't he? Oh, everybody, just going to do some more trees. Trees and fountains. What is he? Trees and waterfalls and sky. Doesn't do anything much else. I mean, he might do. I don't know. I've only ever seen that whenever seems to be used in as a sketch or something. Yeah. So. See, and there I go. There I go again. Maybe that's the face of the humans. And this is another thing is, I watched that program last night. It was called about Mr. Doodle, and he's had a hell of a time, isn't he? Like, he doesn't look right in the head, does he? I mean, you're probably thinking, fucking, why am I the only one with ginger hair in this family? This is a bit odd. So I probably wasn't on to a good start anyway. But I was just wondering, I mean, does he paint over any of his work? He does, as he seems to be like just channeling some sort of his thought process, isn't it, out there, and it's just sort of coming on. But does he actually go over something and say, oh, hang on, I made a mess of that, and go over it. Because I don't think he does. And so the pressure, I think, is he putting himself under too much pressure? Maybe that's what drove him a bit mental. I mean, I think he should do for an exercise, just paint something and just paint over it. See how he feels after that. Because he's just, if it's getting to him too much, what he's doing, he certainly needs to sort of just think about things a little bit different. And I don't know if he is. I suggested to him once that he should collaborate. And I think he's doing that. And I think that I should imagine that helped him a lot. Because collaboration helps me. It's fun. You're not taking, it's not all on your own shoulders. You spread it. So if it goes tits up, all of you take the blame. So there's lots of ways. So so if you're an artist and you're finding it difficult, like he is, you want to maybe just go back to the drawing board. Literally, just go back to what you liked about art in the first place. And for me, it was just like just coming up a mountain, drawing, thinking about things. It's all, and I think that keeps your brain in a sort of a balance, I suppose. Because you don't want to worry about too much about you're not showing you're not getting anywhere with it. It's like, I mean, those are just pressures you can put on yourself. So you want to, I think, good pressures in a way. There's nothing wrong with those pressures and that. But if you just need to escape sometimes and you think it is all going, no, you're not going it. It's not doing it for you anymore. This art thing, and just go back to your basics, roots. I would say that would be my advice to anybody. Yeah, so look, here we are. Look, let me give you a scan. This is where I am. It's lovely, isn't it? We just cut the grass up, yeah? So, it's all mine for the moment. Over there, look, Swansea. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. It's down there the other day for the air show. See? It's got beautiful colours there, isn't it? Take a picture of that. And so where are we going here then? Well, I think it's fine. I think I'll do another one. So what is the date? God knows. July 25.